So the goal of any Kodachrome's lecture is to try to improve a provider's diagnostic accuracy, speed, and acuity. So we want dermatology PAs to be just as good as the derm residents at visually diagnosing something quickly and accurately so that we can help move patients to the right diagnosis and the right treatment. I'm a very visual learner, and I like to put things into a algorithm like the Fitzpatrick Skin Atlas, where basically we're breaking down a either lesion or a rash and figuring out if it's a solitary lesion, or if it is a kind of multiple lesions in one. And then if it's multiple, is it localized or more generalized? So putting it into those basic categories helps to narrow our differential. I think there are a lot of times, providers that maybe have not seen a lot of pediatric cases can get very perplexed by peds rashes, especially if you don't see kids in your practice. So it's very important to be able to visually diagnose accurately the pediatric rashes. There's a lot more infections, there's a lot more reactions to things that adults just don't react to or don't react to in the same way. So finding some time to study the pediatric dermatoses will definitely help most dermatology providers, because certainly even if they don't see kids in their practice, if they have kids themselves or if they see patients who have kids, they're probably going to be asked about pediatric conditions. We are at an extreme kind of low level of pediatric dermatologists, board certified peds derms in the country. There's less than 350 pediatric dermatologists, I believe, in the entire country by the latest count. So it really is up to dermatology APPs to pick up the slack, or maybe help those very overworked, very overwhelmed pediatric dermatologists out there. And we can kind of be, kind of an extension of their care and help see a lot of the kids out there. Certainly we need to come to a succinct differential. So it's very important, to have a rapid diagnosis, or at least rapidly develop a differential diagnosis. But know that we're not always married to that diagnosis. Visual acuity will help guide us in the right direction, but certainly it's very important to then pull out a dermatoscope or maybe take a biopsy to kind of hone that differential diagnosis even closer to get to the most accurate diagnosis and ultimately the right treatment options. I was trying to stress the point that a lot of providers that have been in practice for 20 plus years have kind of over time naturally honed these skills, and we are kind of better diagnosticians, at least, or quicker diagnosticians. But younger providers or providers that are new to dermatology can learn this skill. Studies show that even 30 minutes a day of practicing Kodachrome's type lectures or rapid visual diagnostic practice will actually help you kind of create building your own visual algorithm within your brain so that you can rapidly and accurately figure out exactly what type of lesion and or rash you're looking at. For sure, yeah. If you're new to dermatology, derm is such a visual field, so your eyes need to be, trained to recognize certain patterns, certain morphology, or certain distribution of rashes or lesions, and that will definitely help kind of guide you to the right diagnosis. I want everyone that did attend the lecture to go home and realize, there are a lot of rashes that look alike. And so how can I differentiate between little small features or maybe little small diagnostic clues that you could miss on first glance, but at least add certain conditions to a differential so that they can help future patients that may walk in with that condition. Yeah, I think, certain conditions like macular amyloidosis, for instance, there was some great questions on that, and how do we differentiate that from, say, a notalgia paresthetica? And those of us who have seen that condition multiple times, who have biopsied that condition multiple times, when we see it, we know it. We don't even need to biopsy it anymore. So it's something, that you gain with experience and with, once you've seen it and it's walked into your office multiple times, you can recognize it more freely. But this is definitely a skill that any provider can learn. You just have to put in the time, energy, and effort. A lot of PAs and NPs are mystified and amazed by, the diagnostic skills of a lot of the AI platforms. And we are a little bit intimidated that AI is getting very good at visually recognizing patterns and lesions, but it's pattern recognition. It's definitely something that, human beings can be trained to do as well. And they're not always accurate. And they also will not be able to look at that patient with the dermatoscope and take a patient's biopsy and start a patient on therapy just yet. So I think that, we are not going to be taken over by AI robots in the very near future, but we do want to obviously protect our profession and protect our patients, because a lot of patients are getting misinformation online, or they're, entering images into an AI search engine and may be diagnosing themselves with the wrong condition. So hopefully they seek out medical help, and hopefully there is a very astute dermatology PA or nurse practitioner who can help them with that condition.